Hey everybody, this is the second part of this video. We got that head refurbished. We're going to get this installed here. This is the unit we're replacing. This is an older Silver Sears. This thing is actually pretty nostalgic. This is the spring tag on the lights here. I'm not going to mess with that. We're just going to reuse this rail. I'll show you what it's doing. As you can tell, it's doing nothing. This outlet box could use some help. I'm just going to unplug that there. Let's see if I'll remove. We're going to leave the trolley and all of that stuff attached. I have to see how this is held in. They did not do a very good job with this as they cut one of the major support boards for this garage. I think what needs to be done is a board installed behind here that does the same purpose as this one. That would make it a lot more solid. They really, whoever did this was not very smart. So that's an issue. What I'm going to want to do is have the power cord undone. This is an old 2-wire unit, so it's just a wall station. So we'll get the wall station removed. We have the strap here going underneath the power head. It's done by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roofing nails. Only 2 on this side, but then 4 on this side. So a bit strange there. We're just gonna pry this off from this side. I don't know why they used roofing nails. This isn't very well done. They at least used bolts. They used very small lag bolts. I don't know if I have enough angle to do it, but I'm gonna try to see if I can go all the way up to the top of the ceiling. I didn't bring enough. I thought there was another beam above this, but it looks like there is not. And the thing broke. It doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah, no kicker on here, so it kind of does this. We're going to remove the cheap angle, and then when I do the actual angle, I use the door and rail assembly to kind of hold it up so I can install it the right way. The next thing that I will do is back out some slack on this chain so I can remove the chain, and then I'll remove the 2 bolts on the top of the power head and drop the head from the rail. This is a 4-piece rail, at least it should be. I think it was. That's what I checked. Might need the vice grips. I had to work on this before. I am well aware I'm using my adjustable wrench the incorrect way. be enough to where I can start to unscrew it by hand. We're not. Now, let's see if I can get it off of the sprocket. Not get it off the sprockets. Also, this rail is, I don't think this rail is installed correctly because it should be going between the center. It's off on the side. I just noticed, which I'll address that when we're done. That should honestly be more than enough. Now that is off. I'm going to slide this up just enough to get into the carriage. Get this reattached to the carriage. There we go. And geez, it's really stripped. Bushing's still fine now, so that's good. He did not do a very good job with securing this power head. There's a lot of wiggle to it. Next thing I'll need is some it's a 7/16. Half inch. There it is. One. And two. Now that's been removed. Lighting up here isn't the greatest, but thankfully got one of these fancy retina blasters. That should hopefully help us out a little bit. My eye hurts from looking at it for not very long. I guess get the head down. That way. way, so I have to do it the other way. I'll reuse this hardware. This hardware is still fine. Why this isn't coming out. That lock washer is pretty tight. We got it. Oh. Already see snow falling out of the case. I think we'll attach the new head first, and then we'll put on the back hangs. I'm gonna remove those first. Those look like a smaller lag. These are just loose. I'm not surprised they didn't do this very well. This has been like this when I was really little. There was a wood door here. These smaller lags are useful for something, but not for this. So it's Chamberlain iron. Useful for something else, but not for this. Now we probably do, well, we'll mount everything once we get the other head up. I think I might mount it to the back side of this board this time. I don't like how they cut this board off here. That's not very smart. Something that really angers me is when builders, people that have no idea how structure works, they'll cut a structural beam like this so they can install a garage door opener. That's that really annoys me. That grinds my gears. Let me get our power head out of here. Open the box. The light covers. This hardware here. And just like that. We got our power head. Remove our bolts. And this is going to be the fun part. Is getting this lined up. So bolt goes in there, and the bolt goes in here. There we go. Well, now that I'm looking at this, I don't think I'll be able to go on the back side of this beam. We'll have to be on the front. We might do it a couple different, well, I think we can do this way. Here's the head. I need the right socket first. Take this baby lags out of there. So now that is on. I'm gonna run this head up to its up limit. I think it's already at its up limit. I'm not sure. I didn't check that before I undid it, but I always make sure it's up.
How's it going, bud?
Doing good. I'm filming a video, so that's why
Oh,
there's
are
a
you?
tripod there. You can say hi
Oh,
to the camera.
okay. I see it. Yeah, I got you.
So
I was just coming out to see how it was going.
doing good. Already got the new head up. So
Oh, nice.
it's already in our up limit.
Oh, there you go.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is attach this chain to the sprocket,
Yeah.
and then I can start working on the mounting.
Okay.
So I have some angle iron, proper angle iron, not the toy stuff that they gave me from Sears.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bolt that. Something I would recommend is at some point on that back, the next row of studs here, put a full brace across, kind of like how this used to be.
Yep.
A lot of the structurability of the garage is gone or whatever, but there's a board up here that should work. I think that's the right width.
Yeah, it's a 2x6 there.
That's actually what these are too. So
Yeah. I gotcha.
Custom refurbished head. It's a quarter horse.
Oh, nice.
No, half horse.
Oh, it's half horse.
Half horse. This is pretty much identical to the other one. You're going to get safety sensors now. The sensors that go by the floor. So if you walk in front of it, it'll reverse.
Yeah,
So it won't crush anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Well,
And you also get a multi-function panel on the wall too, so you can turn on and off the lights on the power head because light isn't very
okay. Sweet.
lax in here.
Yeah. Nice. Awesome. You got all your tools out here, huh?
Yeah. Well, every time I don't bring everything, I forget something.
That's how it works.
That's
That's
just
how it
kind of
works.
a part of the trade.
Yeah. Yeah. It's better to have everything and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah. Well, you know, you work in the trades too.
That's very true. I know how it goes.
You know, if you got any questions or anything.
No, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. You do your thing. So, absolutely. But, you going back to Grandma and Grandpa's tonight, or?
Most likely.
Okay. All right.
I'll probably go to my dad's first because he's going to do dinner tonight. We're getting Ming Hing.
Ooh, Ming Hing. You can't beat Ming Hing now.
Yeah, I'm getting, gonna have me get me some chicken lo mein.
Ooh, that's
I'm looking
good.
forward to that. It's gonna be delicious.
Do you eat? What do you normally get for meat? Like General Tso's?
Well, I get the lo mein that has the meat in it.
Oh, it's got everything in it. Because
Yeah.
they got like the pork fried rice. They got the seafood lo mein.
I
They
like
got
the
the chicken.
The
they got
General
pork.
Tso's. That's pretty good. They have this one thing where they got a whole bunch of like different seafood in it, so like shrimp and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the seafood lo mein.
But it doesn't have lo mein's with the noodles, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff
It
doesn't
is.
have the noodles. It's
Oh, I
something
don't
else.
have the noodles.
They have a lot on the menu.
Yeah. They're a really good Chinese place.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Yeah, they're probably one of mine too. At least around here.
Yeah. Well, what's better than Ming Hing?
I've had stuff in Florida. I've had stuff in Georgia. I've eaten stuff all over the place.
Yeah, I've tried a few other places. There's this one Mexican restaurant that's in North Carolina that's rivals El Campesino. Which
Yeah.
is hard because I love El Campesino.
El Campesino's good. I've had some good Mexican hole in the wall places. It's like in Philly. It was really good. It was better than El Camp. Had some
Got the
really
chain
good
tightened
stuff.
up enough. You don't want to tighten the chain all the way on these because
No, you don't want to get them too tight. There's too much pressure on
it'll ruin the bushing up
it.
here.
Mhm.
That one, the bushing in it is strong. I think these older Sears units, at
Mhm.
least before I think 2006 or so, they had a bit of a stronger or a different type of thing than the newer ones like this.
Oh, okay.
So actually, this one might still have it. This is 2001.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no, the chassis is from '96, I think.
Oh, okay.
So this is what
Yeah.
we're going to be upgrading you to. This is proper
Yeah.
angle.
Versus that,
This is the cheap. So
right? It's a big difference.
yeah. So next thing I do, I'm gonna hook it up to this one here because this is more stable than this because I
Yeah.
have enough length. So first thing I do is I just bolt it in here on the power head, and
Oh, there you go.
go from that. Reuse the hardware so I can save
Yeah.
some because every little bit costs money.
That is true. Nothing's cheap anymore, is it?
I know that. And I don't like it.
Not me either, buddy. Me
I'm
either.
hoping I'm not gonna have. I don't want to run it all the way up because I still need to be able to get to my limit adjustment.
Okay.
So I have to do that first. Lock washer as well. After I get this in place, I make sure it's level, and then I tack it up with some pins up there. Not pins, lag bolts.
Oh, some lags in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly, these aren't tall enough to get all the way up to the main beam, but this should be good enough.
Oh, that'll be more than enough.
And I'll reuse one of those pieces of the cheap angle, and it'll brace against the two there to keep it from moving side
Right
to
to the one
side.
across, yeah.
Call that a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it kicks, but make sure everything's
It
snug
keeps
up
everything
first.
kind of
Yeah.
Shores everything up a little bit more. Keeps it from moving like side to side.
Yeah, because
That's
these
what it
things can
does.
sway, especially if they're on if the back hangs are really long,
Yeah,
like
that's
how
right.
this one's gonna be.
Heck yeah. Well, if you need anything, buddy, let me know.
Sure thing.
We'll go in here and we'll get the animals fed, okay?
Getting warm. Cold out.
Oh, it ain't too bad. This is actually pretty nice.
it
Compared to what
is.
it has been.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Yeah. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna get in here and
See ya. We'll put a lock washer on here. Sure, it's the other way around. It's a little bit cleaner. We do it like this. I think this angle might actually be the correct height. I don't think I'll actually have to cut any of it. Wait, forgot the lock washer. I always forget the lock washer. This is a LiftMaster 1265 chassis, or no, it would be 1260 chassis, and everything else is also various Craftsman machines. That should be good enough for now. Snug it up. Don't have it be too high. Go right there. This is where we get our flags. We need our shorter ones. So 2 of these fellas are what I'm using. Use the right head. I don't think they are. The size below. 7/16. Yep. So we're just gonna zap these on. Actually, we're gonna get some washers on here. Any washers for these? Okay. I'll be fine without washers. No, we're gonna put washers on there. If I have them, I'll do it. No, that. Okay. Should be the correct size. Let's see where. So hard on these ceilings, aren't very level. These braces aren't that good. I don't like doing it on the slope ceilings like this because I get all sorts of different discrepancies. Wood started to crack there. It's strong though. Might do is if we get some wood spacers. I think that will make everything work a bit better. Sadly, the only piece of cutting equipment I brought is the Sawzall. Move that one in. Move that one up some more. I don't know. Now I'll move this one in. And we'll bring this one up. Another slot. I think we'll just reuse this as a kicker. So we'll run a bolt through there to the long one. Have anything long and skinny like that would be nice. Oh yeah, this should work. Bolt head on here. Be sure to head it. Lock washer on there too. There we go. Oh, dang it. Looks like we forgot a hammer. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Oh yes, we will. A good friend of mine once said any tool can be used as a hammer if you use it hard enough. We might have to do that. Yeah, because all I got are adjustable wrenches. Piece of punch angle. I should not think that a wrench might work the best on here. Or I can drill this out using a lag bolt. A thicker lag like this. There we go. Just like that. Oops. Oh wait, it's already on the thing. Dang. That's not going anywhere. So now next part we're going to do is going to be the wiring. This arguably is probably the part that takes the longest of an op installation. I'm going to check my limits first. sure my limits are adjusted properly.
We're gonna take off, buddy. I'm gonna take her to Grandma and Grandpa. She's been waiting patiently.
Oh, I thought you did take her there already.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, she just took me up here to get my car.
Oh. Well,
If you need anything, you got Aunt Jessica's number, right?
yeah. Well, we're almost done.
Okay.
I just need to run the wires for the sensors.
Okay, sweet, buddy. Well, if you need anything, Jess is up there at the shop, okay?
Yeah, I got the hard part done.
All right, buddy. Thank you again.
When will she get home?
7:30, 8 o'clock, I think.
Cool. Hopefully I get this done before then. She can be surprised.
So, yeah, she will be. If you want, you can stop up there and talk to her too. Whenever you're
Cool.
done or whatever, okay?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll see you here later. I'm going to see your grandma and grandpa's for a little bit.
Cool.
All right, love.
I'm going to pull back off of that down limit. I might have pull even less off of that down limit. I think that's pretty good. And that's good too. So our up limit's already set. Well, now all we gotta do is sensors. So we're gonna relocate the camera back here and close this down and then start running our wires. Now I know everyone else does their sensors a little bit differently. We'll close this again. Typical Midwest garage fashion. It is very crowded in here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get the sensor set up at the floor, and then we just run everything up against the wall. We'll just drape everything across the ceiling. Got our sensors here. These just clip onto the tracks. These are just the standard Chamberlain sensors. I will put it over this part because I do need some light. Right there. That's so I can, I'll bang these down a little bit more, but that's so I can get in there and run a square bolt or whatever through there. That's so I can keep the wheel spinning. So if I have any of the small ones, I don't know if I do or not. That's one of the sensors. It's still in the box. Second sensor installed. That a bit flatter on the thing. There it goes. That's the easy part. See that those look roughly level. I can't tell from there. There's stuff in the way. That's copacetic. Now we start running our wire. Being that all this equipment's used except this wire, this is wire that's unaided mostly from jobs that had like pre-wired stuff. Most of this equipment came from RB, so thank you. I like doing that curly Q thing with the wires, so we'll do that, I guess. I know everyone has a different way of doing it. I just wrap it around the screwdriver. Like this. Another issue is I don't know how I'm going to do it without a hammer. Anyway, I'm going to pause this for a bit. I'm going to go look for a hammer. We'll be back soon. So we're kind of screwed. I cannot seem to find a hammer. So anyone who's watching this, does this for a living, remember to actually bring tools with you. I'll do this the hard way. Which, nice curly Q thing I just did on the wires now does not make sense anymore. Why am I climbing on furniture? Because I'm lazy. I'm very good at that. should be enough. There is, appears like it. There's a staple there at one point, which I'm gonna pry out. You can run the wire through that. Well, that broke. So I don't know what these staples were used for originally, but they are here. Wall button went up and over and wires went that way. I actually still see some of the existing staples from that. So I don't think it has to do with that anyway. And these might have to do with like some sort of ancient water stripping or something. So it's not a project about a freak show. It's probably the the biggest quote in the book. Something always goes wrong. You have a keep everything perfect. It's always going to be something that won't work properly. That's not enough. Now I could go ask for a hammer, but everyone left. And yeah, that's about it. Have anywhere to fasten this down at. These were Genie sensors, you wouldn't be having this problem. Damn it. Fuck's sake. The bloody wire broke. I hope it didn't take out my Murat. God damn it. I don't have a whole bunch of those to be throwing around. Jeez, I just saw another one in here. Where did it go? Oh, imagine people back in 1993 when they mandated safety sensors. There's probably a whole bunch of people that are like, ah, damn, that frick. Because now they have to deal with all of this BS. I have larger barrettes. I have like really large ones. Try to do this. And of course, it's on the already very small lead. Forgot to do the thing. No, because it's all the way down here at the wall, it's gonna get all sorts of screwed up.